Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today we are doing yet again another very chatty get ready with me. Today we are currently going to a surprise party for my sister's 18th birthday, and I thought I would sit down and film because again I'm very excited and I'm ready for that. So most of the products that I use today I got either in my BoxyCharm, my regular Ipsy bag, or my Ipsy Glam Plus. So if you want to see me use my new products that I received today, then just keep watching. Alright, so we are going to jump in. Today I'm going to be using some of the products that I got in my regular Ipsy, my BoxyCharm, and my Ipsy Glam Plus. So I am wearing a shirt. You just can't see it. I don't know why it looks like I'm shirtless. Anyways, so as usual, well not as usual, but as I've been doing lately, I'm going to go in with my Photo Focus concealer from Wet n Wild and prime my eyelids. So this has just been my concealer that I've kind of been using lately. It's not like a favorite or a holy grail for my eyelid priming, but it's just the one that I've been using lately. So any concealer that you prefer works awesome. So basically why I like using the concealer over eyeshadow primer or like an eyeshadow base is because like it conceals the veins and the discoloration on my eyelid. So like, I don't know if you can see, like it's kind of hard since I did put a dab in, but like if you look at my eyelids, like you can see this one now that's all blended out is kind of smooth, and this one there's like the veiny texture in it. So that is why I prefer using a concealer over just a basic primer. So I'm going to go with my Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I will be taking the orange shade in it and just using that to set down my lid. So now I'm going to go in with the eyeshadow palette that I got in my Ipsy Glam Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions. And so I'm going to jump right in. This is just like a cute little mini palette. Like look at how pretty these colors are. I'm actually going to go in with the middle shade here as my transition, I think. So I'm going to go in on a big fluffy brush and start with that. Which I am using the Luxie, this is the 250 large eye blending brush, which I did get in my BoxyCharm. So we are on day 2 of surprises for McKenna's birthday weekend. Yesterday, we successfully pulled off a surprise. My cousin flew in from Las Vegas. She had no idea. She cried. It was wonderful. We got most of it on camera. She got to spend the entire day with him. Well, the afternoon, and then he ended up coming out, staying the night with her, and they've been having a freaking blast. And so today she thinks they are taking my cousin, who also stayed with her, and Devin back to my grandparents' house so they can visit with them. And then I don't know if she thinks we're potentially going to my aunt's to go swimming, or honestly really what the whole plan is, because so she thinks she's not going to get to see me, Dakota, or Maverick today because we have a birthday party, which is not totally a lie, but we are actually stopping into our friend's daughter's birthday first and then going to make a quick appearance there and then surprise her. My brother is working today, but is actually going to go right from work to my aunt's house to surprise her. We have a couple of my cousins, a couple of my aunts, my grandma and grandpa, like we're all going to go out there and surprise her. So yeah, she thinks nothing's going on, so it's going to be really fun. So next I'm going to go in with this pink shade right here, and I'm just going to go in on a little bit smaller blending brush and just again apply this into my crease. So yeah, she literally thinks nothing's going on. They just dropped off Maverick's car seat, and she was like complaining about how my dad's being a jerk about wanting to do cake tonight, and she can't be gone long today, and blah blah blah. Mind you, my dad is actually going to my aunt's, which is like a huge deal. Like he doesn't ever go do anything, so he's actually going to be out at my aunt's house to surprise her there. So she's kind of like, I don't know, it's really cool. Like we don't usually get to do surprises, so like even if she kind of like, I think my sister said she thinks she kind of suspects something's going on because I love my mother dearly, but she's not exactly the most discreet person. Like she tries too hard to be discreet, so there was like a couple discrepancies this morning and like things that she was like trying to do that like didn't make any sense. Like just went back in with that first brush, by the way, and I'm just kind of buffing these two colors together. I don't know, we'll see. I'm hoping that she's somewhat surprised or doesn't really like totally see it coming. I don't know. I love surprising McKenna. She like is the most deserving person ever, so I'm really excited. So I'm going to go in with this top shimmer shade right here and apply this to my lid, and I will just be using a flat shader brush, and then I will actually spray it with this Pixie Glow Mist, which this obviously isn't the one I got yesterday, but like I said in my my unboxing video, that I have this product and I love it, so I'm using the open one instead of opening a brand new one when I have one already opened. I only have one Huda eye palette and I actually really like it. I bought it when it was on sale, and so I'm actually currently really liking this one as well. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and I think I'm gonna mix these bottom two, which is like a really rich burgundy and like a brown purple shade. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix those and add them in on a smaller blending brush just to the outer corner. So yeah, I'm so excited for today, and I'm hoping that we can pull off our final surprise and that McKenna is happy and has a very successful birthday weekend. Yesterday was beautiful. She cried and was so shocked. It was awesome. Everyone was so happy. It went off without a hitch. So I think I'm gonna call my eyes good because I'm just kind of playing around anyways. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with my Kat Von D tattoo liner and do a small wing. And then I'm going to be using the Thrive Cosmetics mascara that I got yesterday in my Ipsy Glam Plus box. So I really do like this mascara. This is just one coat on each eye, and I'm thoroughly impressed, and I really like the packaging. It's nice packaging. So yeah, I'd say this is a win. So now I'm going to go ahead and start my face, and I will be using the Ciate London. This is the Watermelon Burst Hydrating Primer, and I used this for the first time yesterday. And I really liked it. I did get this in my Ipsy. This smells so good. Ugh, I forgot how good it smells just in 24 hours. I feel like it does leave my skin pretty hydrated. I like the way my makeup turned out yesterday. It lasted very long. I'm gonna go in with my Maybelline. This is the Baby Skin Pore Filling Primer, and I'm just gonna apply this to my nose and my chin just because I do have some large pores going on today. You know what I didn't do? I didn't clean up my follow. I don't want to re-put on. It's gonna have to be okay because I don't want to have to re-put on primer. Actually, first I'm gonna go in again with that Pixie Glow Mist and just spritz my face. And you do want to shake this before you use it because there is like an oil in there, so if you're not shaking it, you're only getting the bottom portion of it, and then at the end you're left with just the oil. So before you use this product, make sure you shake it up really good. I'm going to go in with the Milani Conceal and Perfect. This is the Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 foundation and concealer, and I'm in the shade Ivory. So I'm just going to apply this with a damp beauty sponge. So I'm going to go back in with that Wet n Wild concealer and just go ahead and put this on my face. Go in with that mini beauty sponge. I'm going to go back into the Shade and Light palette, and I will use the banana powder and the white powder and go ahead and set my face, or my under eyes, T-zone, so everywhere I just put that concealer. I'm going to go in with my Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Face Powder in the shade Fair and go ahead and set the rest of my face. So I'm going to go in with that Shade and Light palette and use the lighter shade here to contour a little bit. And I am using the Kat Von D brush to do so. So I'm going to go in with the Pacifica. This is the Bronzed Rose Duo. And I will be using the bronze shade here, which I did use this for the first time yesterday, and I actually really liked it. I was a little skeptical. I like Pacifica stuff, but sometimes I notice like it's hard to get like a decent color payoff. So I was a little bit worried about that, but I actually was impressed with this stuff yesterday, and I really liked the blush shade. So I'm going to go in with the blush shade now. I'm just going in on a big fluffy Real Techniques brush. I genuinely liked that like all of my subscription boxes this month kind of had the same theme. So it was like all natural, basically like was the theme in all of them. So I kind of like that everything's kind of like gone together, so that's been nice. Again, I'm going to go in and spray my face with the Pixie Glow Spray just to kind of set all these powders down. I'm just going to go in with my Maybelline gel liner and line my lower lash line. And then on a flat definer brush here, I'm going to go in with those two shades that we used for our outer corners and just press this tightly against the bottom lashes. I'm going to go in with that pink shade that we used and just kind of buff this all out. Actually, I'm going to mix those two that we used, that pink one and like that taupey color. I'm like craving Taco Bell today, and I'm definitely going to make Dakota make me stop and get some before we go to my sister's surprise party, because that sounds good and I really don't want pizza. I'm going to go in and use the matte bone shade here and highlight my brow bone and inner corner with that. So my first impression on this Mauve Madness or Mauve Obsessions palette, I super love it. I super love the colors. I love the pigmentation, everything. I'm excited to play with this and do a couple more looks because like as I'm looking at it and doing things today, I have a couple ideas for some of these other shades. So definitely a win on this eyeshadow palette. I'm going to go ahead and take that Thrive mascara and go ahead and do my lower lash line. So now I'm going to go in and with highlight, and I'm using the Rodeo Drive by Ofra. Again, this was a product that I already had, so I'm not using the exact packaging that came in my Ipsy Glam Plus, but again, I figured why would I open another product that I already own when I could just use the one that was already open. That just seems silly. So I love this highlighter. It's one of my favorites. I love Ofra highlights. I feel like they definitely hit home with their highlights. They are so good. Definitely have to be careful because I can get totally heavy-handed with them, and they, like this one, I have to be used when I have a little bit more color than not, just because it is so gold. I'm just gonna go in and touch up my eyebrows a little bit, which I am using the Brow Gal. This is the by Tanya Crooks, and it's just a powder eyebrow thing. I'm just going to go in and kind of touch up the brows from where that foundation messed them up. My brows have been a hot mess lately, I'm not even going to lie. Like, I don't know why, but lately I've just been like neglecting them. Your girl needs to get with it. So I'm going to go and use the Natural Finish by Wet n Wild and go ahead and set my face. I really like these Wet n Wild setting sprays. These have become some of my favorites. I have this one and the matte one that I really like. So now for lips, I'm going to go in and use my Morphe Liquid Lipstick, and I think this is the Virgin shade. Yep, in the shade Virgin. Top it with this Lila Cosmetics, just kind of in the center, just because I don't super love how like pale that looks. Okay, so I did top that Virgin shade with the shade Lila by Lila Cosmetics, just to give it more of a purpley vibe. This is the completed look for today. I like it a lot. I really love, obviously, the products that I've already had that I know I love. That Pixie Spray and the Rodeo Drive highlighter. I love those. I really loved that Huda eyeshadow palette. I really loved the mascara. So yeah. This is my completed look. I hope you guys enjoyed this chatty video. Wish us luck on our surprise party today. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more of my content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you want to be notified when my videos are uploaded, go ahead and hit the notification bell, and I hope to see you in my next video.